Thank you. I hope you are fine.
I'm fine, better than you. At least I've not been demonstrating for only God knows how long. This will be your how many times? This how many times?
I think that's the seventh time.
Seventh time.
Yes.
So far, how far?
Well, so far the ministry hasn't demonstrated anything signs that we would say positive signs. Because since we met the deputy minister the first day of the picketing, that's some assurances were given, and we suspended the picketing for 2 weeks because he was traveling and wanted to wait for him to come back. Since he came back, there has been no development. The first time, the second time we went, they say he has traveled again, so we couldn't have the meeting. The third time we went, we were told he was in the country, but he was engaged in some workshops. And since then, that was on the 12th June, since we were told that we haven't heard a word from the ministry. And so we are still picketing, and we have submitted the matter to Parliament for Parliament to impress on the minister to make the necessary financial provision for the Bank of Ghana to revoke these licenses and pay investors their locked-up funds.
Your demonstration today was where?
The same, we met at the NDK Financial Services, their premises, at 9 o'clock. When we get the numbers, then we march from there to the ministry and picket up to 12 noon. That's the normal schedule, and that is what we handled or we did today.
So no one said anything to you today?
No one, absolutely no one. It's like us. It's like there are no people there even working, let alone come and see somebody or talk to anybody.
About how many were you? Perhaps you didn't attract enough attention?
No, even if we were 2, 3, 4, 5, I think it shouldn't be the numbers. The numbers were there. We had our numbers, but even the day 2 weeks ago when it was raining, we got at least 10 people to be there. So today we're more than that. We're in our numbers, but they are not interested in numbers or numbers. They have just refused to even come. I mean, the top people to even sit down with you. As promised, your meeting is not coming. We march there to picket there. You don't tell us anything. I think they should show us some respect. You are a leader. And if your subjects even come to you, you must accord them some respect. And just to ignore them. Ignoring them is not the right way of dealing with people, as if they don't exist. You don't have to do that, and I think it's wrong.
What's the way forward? What next for you guys?
Well, we will continue to picket every Wednesday until, as we have said, if we don't get results, we'll picket until the end of November, break for the elections and Christmas, and resume after the New Year. But if we get any positive thing, then we will stop before that. We've submitted the matter to Parliament, so we are also working with Parliament to work on that. We received a letter from the Speaker last Friday, that they are implementing some new rules, and the new rules require that these petitions are submitted to the Speaker by a member of Parliament. And so we are working to get it done in that formal way now, the formal way that they are using now, for it to be submitted to the Speaker through a member of Parliament. So we are working on that.
How bad is it for the customers who are still not being paid? How bad is it for them?
Too bad. You see, I always say that investment, if we are talking about investment, is the elderly people. The elderly people are the people that are involved in investment. And so when there are issues about investment, they are the most that are affected. You have people who even invested their lump sum payment that they got on their retirement. So if you took your lump sum payment and you have invested that, thinking that will help you to meet life's emergencies, or sickness, whatever, and it's not coming. There is a problem there. People have died. We know that. If you go to NDK, they will tell you some of their clients have passed on. Some of the people who have been passed on, their family men want to get their money to even organize fitting burial and funeral for them. They are not getting. So those who are gone are gone. The rest that are living. Last week, if your reporters were there, he's just about 73 years, but very weak because of all these sicknesses. And he was there and sat in the chair for the time that we were picketing. He was interviewed. You could see that he needed money. And this man, elderly man, he said he has only 40,000 Ghana cedis. 40,000 Ghana cedis. And he thinks that if he gets this money, he will be able to take care of his medication. It's not coming. So it's a huge challenge to the elderly and the sick. And that is why we think that government should do something. The ministry should look at the issue and ensure that people are taken care of. It's something that is demoralizing, and people, the young ones, are already not investing, and now they tell you there's no way we are going to invest. And the investment is what fuels the economy, the growth of the economy. People need money to establish companies, to run industries, and it is people's money they go and take out of people's investment to run the economy, to run their businesses. So if we are doing this, it is going to discourage the little ones, the few ones that are investing are going to be discouraged to completely stop. And those who are yet to invest, they keep on asking you invested, what has happened to you, and you want me to invest. So they are using their money to buy land and to buy hard currency, so that they put it there. Anytime they need money, they go and take and exchange some and use. And that is why prices of land is going up, and our exchange rate is depreciating because people are buying dollars, pounds, and all hard currencies instead of putting their money in financial instruments, investment, for the monies to be used to run companies, to make projects that will bring development to the country.
Very well. We wish you all the best and keep on keeping on, as we say.
Thank you. Yeah.
That's Dr. EWN Entry. He is convener of the Locked Up Investment Holders Forum, returning to the demonstration grounds today and planning to do that every Wednesday. And